Hello. In this video, we will be taking a closer look at the main menus. AhnLab EDR. AhnLab EDR is a next-generation security solution that continuously monitors the endpoint area in order to detect and respond to threats. The first menu we will be looking at is the dashboard. In Dashboard, you can view information regarding threats that have been detected during the set period, such as threat, status, and recent detections. You can select a range of time from last 24 hours, last 7 days, last 14 days, and last 30 days on the Inquiry Period section of the dashboard screen to see information within your desired range of time. In Threat Detected, you can check the total cases of detected threats during the set time period. The threat case variation graph is based on a comparison to the previous day. In addition, the detected threats are categorized into new, checking, pending, checked, and checked based on whether or not the administrator has checked them. In Recent Detections, you can check the last 5 threats that were detected during the set time period. In addition, you can view various statistical information on threats through multiple graphs. In information provided by AhnLab TIP, you can view TIP information such as the IOC status and security advisory if the management server is linked with AhnLab TIP. Next, we will take a look at the Analysis menu. Here on the Analysis menu, you can see the threat, key behavior, V3 diagnostic information, and host information screens. The total threat status can be checked on the threat screen. You can also view information on threats that have been detected by the EDR, and response can be done through the detected threat list. On the summary bar, you can check information regarding the total cases of detected threats, admin check status, and the number of threat cases according to their severity. You can filter and look up the threats by clicking the number on the summary bar. Admins can change the check status of threats and set their priorities. Select a threat of your choice, and click Change Status. In the Change Status section, you can either change the admin check status of detected threats, or make them into exceptions. Clicking on an item in the threat list will display its summary information. You can see the threat's details, its key behaviors, and its host information here. You can see more detailed information by clicking the icon at the top of the screen. Click on the View Details icon to see more details about a detected threat. The Threat Details screen will appear. The first item on the Threat Details screen is the summary. The detected threats: basic information, process information, all behavior information, detected host information can be seen here. The second item is the diagram. Diagram visualizes the relationship between process executions and suspicious behaviors in the form of graphs and trees. You can choose between diagram and process tree to see the threat details. In the diagram graph, the host and processes appear as icons. For example, the black process icon with a red hexagon frame represents the trigger process, which is the process where the threat identified in the threat list was detected. In addition, you can click any of the diagram icons to check the threat info, behavior analysis history, and other details. The process tree displays information based on the analysis time of the detected key behaviors process information. Details about specific processes can be seen by clicking the arrow to the left of process names. The third item is the timeline. Behaviors are displayed on the timeline in an ascending order, based on the time the threat was detected. The analysis time displays information between the range of 5 minutes before and 3 minutes after the initial detection. The fourth item is the response. The admin can leave comments on the detected threats in the response section, and also manage associated threats and hosts. Furthermore, the response history, automatic response, and MDS analysis history of detected threats can be seen here. Next, we will be looking at key behavior, the second menu in analysis. In the key behavior list, you can view key behavior information like the detected threats and related behaviors. On the summary bar, you can see the total number of detected key behaviors, key behavior numbers according to their severity, and the number of times on-demand scans were performed. The on-demand scan is a feature which allows you to select and scan a process from the key behavior list, even if it is not a malicious or suspicious behavior process, and check the process behavior in a diagram graph or process tree. Click on Scan to perform an on-demand scan. After the scan is complete, click View Result to see the scan details. In the on-demand scan result, threat information can be found along with a summary, diagram, timeline, and response. Clicking on an item in the key behavior list will display its summary information. You can see a summary of the behavior's basic information, process information, detection target information, and host information here. In addition, you can check the tactics techniques information by mapping the detected key behavior to the MITRE ATT&CK matrix. If you click on the related item, you will be redirected to the MITRE ATT&CK web page, which has more information. Next, we will be looking at the third menu in analysis, the v3 diagnostic information. The v3 diagnostic information is provided only when using a v3. You can check and analyze malicious code information diagnosed by v3. On the summary bar, you can view information on the total number of v3 diagnoses and the number of key diagnoses by severity and on-demand scans. You can filter and look up the information by clicking the number on the summary bar. Clicking on an item in the v3 diagnosis list will display its summary information. You can see a summary of the v3 diagnosis basic information, diagnosis information, process information, and host information here. If you want to perform further analysis, you can check more detailed information through on-demand scan. If there is an on-demand scan result, then you can view it by clicking View Result. Next, we will be looking at the fourth menu in analysis, the host information. Among the hosts who have EDR agent installed, information regarding the ones with detected threats can be viewed in host information. On the summary bar, you can see the total number of hosts where threats have been detected, as well as the number of hosts according to the connection status. You can filter and look up the behaviors by clicking the number on the summary bar. Clicking on an item of your choice will display more details about the host. In View Host Details, a summary of the basic information, installed program, and other types of information regarding hosts with detected threats are displayed. Recent detection information and response history can also be seen here. We will now look into the event menu among the main menus. The event menu consists of EDR behavior, OS, artifact behavior, and PowerShell. In EDR behavior, you can see all behavior events that occurred in an EDR agent installed host. Clicking the Expand button on the event list will display the detailed information on the process, as well as the detection target of the behavioral event. In OS, you can check Windows event information that was collected from the EDR agent installed host. In artifact behavior, you can see artifact behavior event logs collected from an EDR agent installed host. Open document file, connect to web via browser, and download file are listed as options here. In PowerShell, you can check the events that include PowerShell information. Next, we will look at the policy and report menus. Clicking on Policy on the main menu will navigate you to EPPM's policy. You can view the EDR policy status from the Security Program Policy tab, and add policies or add and manage IOCRA and behavior-based rules from the EDR User-Defined Rule tab. Clicking on Report will navigate you to EPPM's report. You can view the generated report status from the Report Status tab, or create and view EDR reports through the Create a Report tab. So far, we have looked through the main menus of AhnLab EDR. For more details on the features, please refer to our online help. Thank you.